Joined now by former Screaming Eagles blue liner Francis Meilleur, played 3 years in Cape Breton. You don't see that a lot in the junior ranks. A lot of guys don't play that long with one team, so I'm sure fans remember the name. People are probably wondering, where are you at now? Where's your hockey career taking you?
Right now I'm playing in the Quebec Senior Semi-Pro League. It's called the North American Hockey League. I'm playing in Rivière-du-Loup with actually one other former Eagle. His name is Michael Ward. And right now we're in the playoffs, so I played here maybe 3/4 of the season.
Obviously, you make some money playing hockey, but is that your regular job, or have you segued into another career as well?
This year, I took the decision to stop playing professional hockey, so I came back home, and that's like a sideline. I'm going to be a real estate agent in about a week or two. I'm just waiting on my license here, and it's kind of a sideline, but it's still a good sideline. I mean, I play hockey twice a week. No practice during the week, so I can actually work here. So it's perfect for me.
Yeah, and it definitely keeps that competitive juices going. I know there's a lot of big names in that league for sure. You had the chance, as I mentioned earlier, to play 3 years in Cape Breton. Does anything stand out with the Scream Eagles in your time here? Especially, I think it's your rookie year. The team had a very strong year. That was a bit of a surprise to some people.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it started everything for me. I was actually 15 years old and 16 years old. Sorry, and I got drafted to the Screaming Eagles, which was actually 15-hour drive from my house. So at first, I was pretty scared, to be honest. I was nervous, and it turned out to be, honestly, my best experience in hockey. To this day, it's been the best play that I've played. I still remember everything. I mean, like it was yesterday. It started my whole hockey career for me, so I was blessed to play there, and I still see my billet family. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, I saw Guy. He was down here in Montreal to see the Habs play. I still think about it a lot. It was amazing. We had good teams. I had a good 3 years there.
You were a 9th-round pick in Cape Breton, so obviously those guys aren't always guaranteed to make the queue. What did they tell you when you were picked? Did they give you an idea that you'd have a strong shot to make the team?
Not really, actually. I didn't talk to the scouts before going to the camp, actually. I prepared myself well in the summer. Came to camp really strong. I came prepared, and I was really motivated to make the team. It was a good timing for me, too. They were rebuilding the team, so we were like 14 rookies. So it was a great timing for me. I had a great camp, and after that, I think I didn't see myself as a 9th-round pick anymore, so it was good for me.
Yeah, once you're in there, you're established. I wanted to ask about this, too, and I guess I could ask anybody that was on that team, on that 2009 team, and that lengthy game in Quebec City, the 4 overtime game. Do you have any memories of it?
Yeah, I do, actually. I talk about it all the time. That actually is the most memorable game I had. We played, I think it was like 6 or 7 periods. I still remember how tired the guys were. I remember how the guys that were playing a lot, they were so exhausted. Guys were cramping up on the bench, going in the room back and forth. It was incredible. It was sold out in Quebec City. I think there was like 15,000 people. My parents were there. All my family was there. And we actually won in overtime, which was great. To this day, I still remember that game for sure.
You also had a chance to go over to Europe, it looks like. Played a few years in France. How did that come about? Why did you make the decision to go overseas?
I started off in the States. I played in the East Coast, and I didn't go to school. So after 2 years, I took the decision to have a backup plan. So I took the road to Europe because in France, we only had about 30 regular season games. So it gave me the time to study a bit. So I did my real estate agent courses over there. Did it via internet. So that gave me a chance to have a backup plan. It gave me a chance to see Europe and visit everything. So it was great for me. It's a great experience. France was great. Obviously, my first language is French, so it was easy for me to go there and get used to it. So it was a great experience. I'm really happy I did it. Now I'm back home and I have a backup plan, so it's perfect.
Obviously, command of English is great. Is that something you always had, or did you get it when you came to Cape Breton?
Actually, my mother's English, so I started off going to English school when I was a young kid, so I got lucky for that. Yeah, my mother grew up in Montreal with an English family. When I came to Cape Breton, actually gave me a chance to get my English back because all my friends here are French, and we don't speak a lot of English here, so I was pretty happy to go into an English environment and practice my English.
Well, it's good that it worked out for you, and I'm glad that things seem to be going well post-hockey. Thanks for doing this, Francis. I'm sure people will be happy to hear what's up with you.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
That's Francis Meilleur joining us here at the intermission. You're listening to Carstar Cape Breton Scream Eagles Hockey on 1270 CJCB.